Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana continues to be in very boring sideways movement in what I believe is a wave 2. Well, it could be a wave 2. The thing is, the market needs to decide this because we are really in a phase of indecision here. There is a lot of uncertainty there. Definitely, as long as we're holding above this yellow support box, there is a chance for Solana to rally in a third wave into the region around $19. Okay, so we're currently hovering here around the $14 mark, $13 to $14. The problem is, as long as we are below $15, yeah, we are in this tight range. Below 15, above, you could say, in the short term here, 13, and we're bouncing around here. Important though for Solana to have a chance to rally still with a decent probability, it needs to hold above 1180. So this is the area where, if we drop below it, it would be very unlikely that it's still a wave 2. Yeah, this is the 78.6% retrace, $11.80. Dropping below that will make a very unlikely, will make a wave 2 very unlikely, and will shift probabilities more towards the downside, a direct sell-off. Yeah, so at the moment, what I'm observing here is the idea that this could be a wave 1, yeah, and that we are coming down in a wave 2. So basically, we talked about it in previous videos. This could be an A wave, a B wave in the wave 2, and a C wave. Now, we did break out of this sort of triangle shaped pattern to the downside, which is pretty much an indication that, yeah, hey, we could be in this C wave, right? And that is not unlikely, yeah, because the move to the upside here looks very corrective. It looks like a 3-wave structure. Makes sense for it to interpret it as a B wave, which would then be followed by a C wave. And we started to sell off quite impulsively. So let's see if this is going to be a proper ABC correction, which would then result in a wave 3 to the upside. I mean, alternatively, if we drop below 1180, we probably have to deal with a direct sell-off. Yeah. If we look at on the indicator side of things, yeah, you can see that the market would actually support both things. The RSI on the daily, for example, is not oversold that much that it wouldn't support a more direct sell-off. However, we are sort of on the lower end, so the downside potential here is fairly limited. That's also why I'm slightly in favor of upside, not necessarily a direct breakout or bullish upside or something, but short-term upside. Yeah. So we need to distinguish here between short-term and very short-term and short-term. Very short-term, it looks like we should get a C wave down, deeper into the yellow box, and then a reversal from here would be ideal in a wave 3 to the upside. Alternatively, if we get above $15 straight away, we could unlock that rally straight away, that higher potential. Yeah, it's just that I think a direct sell-off maybe into the region of around $7 with an RSI on the daily that is already so low is fairly unlikely. Of course, not impossible, and below 1180 we need to take that much more seriously. I'm not convinced yet that a bottom has been made for Solana, so any upside at the moment I'm going to treat purely as part of a correction, relief rally basically, like an A, B, C correction in a wave 4, which would result then in another low later. Yeah, that would be pretty much in line with the Bitcoin and Ethereum bullish counts, at least short-term bullish counts. But again, it all depends on the key support areas. Yeah, so Ethereum and Bitcoin have also now reached their support areas. If they drop below critical levels, they are probably going to see a direct sell-off, and Solana will see something similar. Yeah, interestingly, Solana has been moving sideways now for a couple of weeks, where Bitcoin actually moved up nicely, Ethereum as well. But Solana is just not doing anything really. Just in the very short term, it reacts a little bit to the other cryptos. But yeah, it continues to be a game of patience. I think we should see here, ideally in the very short term, a little bit of a move down in the C wave, just because the move up cannot really be interpreted as something impulsive. So what can it be? It can then only be a correction, and it fits quite well, I think, into this pattern that this is a B wave and we come down once more in C. But again, the $15 level is the key breakout point and would unlock price potential all the way up to, in the first instance, into the $19 region, and below 1180 we're going to see a direct sell-off. Okay, and that's my update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.